What's going on, guys? This is your boy 17K-Dog here, and I'm coming back at you with another explosive gameplay on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yet again, this is another domination gameplay. It is me going 45 and 15. So, if you guys will, give it up for another round of applause for your boy K-Dog. Woo, 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 woo. It's like, nah. But, I come to talk to you guys about something that's kind of cool, kind of interesting, something you guys would really enjoy. As we all know, Halloween is upon us, where all things weird and creepy come out of their parents' basement. Now, me personally, Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. It's one of my favorite days of the year because I'm a horror junkie. I'm a scare junkie. I'm a horror junkie. I love horror movies. I love ghost movies. I love shit that scares people. Whatever. But I got two stories for you guys. You know, something to, kind of like get you started on thinking about stuff. But first off, I want to ask you guys that if you enjoyed my last video of me talking about how I met Wings, I thank you guys so much for the love and support. We're almost at 2,000 views. Oh my god. I have never reached almost 2,000 in like the course of 3 days. Right now we're at 1,700, and I would ask you guys to kindly show the same love and support for this video. But enough about that. Let's get with the story. Now, this story has something to do that has happened to me when I was like around maybe 11, 12, but it was kind of short-lived. So basically what happened was, it was me and my first cousin, and we were inside my aunt's house. Now, my aunt's house, because, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, if you guys didn't know that, and I currently live in South Carolina, but in Baltimore, Maryland, I was my aunt was living in this house where it was a full house, but it was divided into two. So one half was another house, and one half was, their house. But on the other half of their house, it was abandoned. Nobody didn't live there. So technically, beyond the wall that was divided in the houses into two, it was technically a whole house. So, but nobody would never go to the other side because everybody thought, the other side of the house was haunted. The other side was, guys, it was borderline creepy. Honestly, you had the willow tree, you had the broken windows, the shaded areas. It had the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards of borderline creepiness. And so we would always talk about, oh, let's go explore, let's go in there, blah blah blah. Well, here's the deal. What happened with that? One of the days that we did decide to go check that out was the same day that we did an EVP. In case you guys didn't know, let's educate you guys for a second. In case you didn't know, an EVP is the electronic voice phenomenon, noticed by ghost hunters and a lot of people who go around and do paranormal investigations, because for some odd reason, microphones and recorders can pick up things the human ears can't. So there you go, FYI. Continuing on. Now, we decided to go in there, but we didn't stay for long, because reportedly we heard, I don't know, because little kids, we were kids back then. I was like 11, he was like, we were like 11, 12. And back then, you have an overreactive imagination. And when you have an overreactive imagination, it gets the best of you. So, we swore that we saw shadows, heard footsteps, maybe even voices. So, we just ran out of the house, batshit crazy scared, but we didn't scream like, no, we didn't scream like that. So don't get that image in your head. what happened was that that same night we decided to do an EVP because I recently had a voice recorder. It can do all kinds of wacky sounds, this, that, and the third. And I just said, hey, well, you know what? I want to try an EVP. Because that was back when me and my mom used to watch Ghost Hunters. That's when I believe Ghost Hunters first came out. And we was just tied to that show. And me and her would sit up every Wednesday night and watch it. But, so we decided to do an EVP. Because my aunt has lived in this house for decades. And I mean decades. Since the first day I was born. So it never really came to thought that to anybody would try an EVP. So we just so happened to try an EVP. And one of the main questions was, because we went to different rooms of the house, and one of the main questions was that we always asked was, is there a name? What is your name? This, that, and the third. So come the next morning, because we thought we wasn't going to catch anything. Lo and behold, guys, I swear to goodness, it was my first EVP. We played it back, and they heard me say, what is your name? And you hear somebody in the background, and it's not a lot of static. It was a pretty damn good, clear microphone, and there was really no static. And all you heard in the background, my name is Alex. Everybody jumped. Everybody was like, who the fuck is Alex? What the hell? Well, you know, we didn't curse back then, but, you know, the adults did. But everybody just like, who is Alex? Oh, snap. Oh, my gosh. Holy shit. Everybody was freaking out. I was just like, oh, my God. We actually caught something. And then that was, ladies and gentlemen, my first EVP. Now, story number 2. This is something that happened very recently, like about a year and a half ago. It's a very short story, and it's not really that, you know, interesting. But I'll tell it to you guys anyway. So, story number 2 takes place at the house that I live at now. And that was when I first heard of the Slender Man. I don't really actually know. I mean, I like the idea, and I would really love for them to do a movie about it because it's a wonderful horror story idea. It really gets people jumping, you know? So, I'm watching Netflix, and I'm watching a paranormal investigation show, and then it turned into a paranormal movie called Grave Encounters. So, towards the end of the movie, you know, because so-called everybody died in that movie. Not going to give spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. It's on Netflix. It's called Grave Encounters 1 and 2. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. It's a really good horror movie if you want to get spooked. What happened was, towards the end of the movie, just when the room gets dark, because, you know, the credits, I'm eating a bag of chips. I'm sitting on the floor. My back's against the bed. And I'm just sitting there watching TV, you know, watching the end credits, listening to the song or whatever, chilling. And out of nowhere, guys, I lie to you not, I hear a woman's voice. Like, it was directly in my ear, as if she was right next to me, man. It spooked the shit out of me, because I did not move for the next 4 minutes. I swear to goodness, I heard a woman's voice say, I was like, I was confused. I did not know whether to run, move. The first thing I ran for was the light switch. That's all. You know, call me a scaredy cat. I don't care. Man, shut up. If that was happening to you, you guys would be spooked too. How about that? But yeah, man, that was some spooky shit. And I hope, you know, something interesting happens this Halloween for this year, because I always like to watch horror movies. So, if you guys enjoyed this commentary and you've enjoyed the 2 stories that I told you guys, please leave a like and rate and subscribe. Leave a comment down below explaining your own paranormal encounters. I want to see them. I want to hear them. And if you can, make a video response. I mean, guys, come on, let's get in on this. And if I blew you guys away yet again, refer my channel to your friends. Oh my goodness. But talk about spooky. Halloween is one of my favorite times of years. What did I say that? But no, it is my favorite time of year because it's something magical. It's something magical about being scared, but yet you know it's for fun. And it's not real. Now, I'm not saying because ghosts do exist. They are real. But it depends on what area that you go to, but be sure not to disturb them. But anyways, it's been fun. Peace.